Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with some more of our Wrexham Road to the League. I don't have the stuff, the new light stuff that I've been mentioning on stream, but maybe later on tonight. I've been going through a lot of players in the transfer window, and when you do that and you're sitting down a lot, you need your trusty pillow. So that's back there as well. But it's the next day, and I feel confident. We're here for the FA Cup. We're here to play Newcastle. Newcastle being at the top of the table. We're ready. Wigan in the FA Cup. Let's get this going. I'm ready. So here we go. See Wigan and Newcastle here. We've played a couple of games between Wolves. So Crystal Palace 2-0, and then Stoke 2-1. So Jebison with that Crystal Palace game, and Paul Mullen and Leo Cassadine have that one against Stoke, and then we lost 4-1 to Arsenal. We've changed a bit of the formation, and I'm here for it. So we're back to a 5-2-3 is what we're playing in our back 3-back special essentially. And I feel good. Now Blake is playing up here. We're going to give him some time, but the biggest thing is just tackling is bad. So I think we go through this and we do good things. Vale. Get Vale on the left. Let's have him play as a complete wing back on attack. I think that's good. Actually, it does have to be inverted wing back. Okay. No, we're going to play him as a complete wing back. So he's going to be playing as a complete wing back because he can. Maradani will be a wing back. Bayless is playing the defensive mid. We're going to have Blake be the roaming playmaker right now. We're kind of moving players in and out back here. We brought in Beige back in off a very cheap transfer of $600K coming in from West Ham. So that's pretty good. He's going to be playing in the defense. We do have some issues where Owalu's not going to get any better than this. And at this rate, he's Skybet League 1 at most. So there's that. So we might be looking at dealing him as time goes on. Zach All is also Skybet League 1. So we might be looking to get him up to a level of a Premier Division central midfielder. So he is at the Premier Division level in talent, they're looking like. So that might be something. And then we need to build up the fact of Beige being up to that. Maradani is at the championship level. He's going to keep on growing, and I feel good with that. Bayless is playing at a League 1 level. And so we need to figure out what to do with Bayless. I think at the end of the day, he is on a contract that's massive next season. We might deal him. How we kind of get it together in the long run is we have a couple of good players. Gore's kind of like a sub, really, but we need to figure out what we're going to do in the midfield. And that means possibly Leo Cassadine coming in and playing. He is a Premier League player. He can play at this level. And so I think it's time that we do it. He's going to play as the DM. Or is it defensive mid? Actually, let's play him as the roaming playmaker. Just because it makes sense. And we're going to play Blake as a DM right now. Actually, I already changed my mind. But what to do really is, I have questions on how we're gonna get this going at this point. Ben Knight is getting a bid. Cameron Archer can finally come in and possibly do something, which is nice. Rosiak looking like he's got a bid to Peterborough. So we have a couple of players that are likely on their way out. On the way in is a couple of players that we're looking at. Here's the end. So Stefan Stankovic has actually got his work permit, so he's going to be coming, and I think that is a end of contract, so he'll be coming in at the end of the year. Santos is one that we're paying 2.5 for him to come in here and play, and I think he is one that will play in center for us, or not center, but wing back possibly. But also we'll play him as wing back. That makes the most sense. So that will probably be Awalu out and seeing if we can get him dealt in the future and kind of go with that. So without further ado, let's get into this game with Wigan. We're rebuilding is what we're doing. We're building to be at this level, and I think how we build is going to be ultimately if we stay up to this level. I'm liking our top three, and then we have enough subs to kind of come in. Offered as well might be dealt. I'm thinking he might, but he is at a championship league standard, so maybe we do keep him and we'll see what he can do for a sub. He's been a pretty good impact sub, so there's that. So we're playing, let's play balanced, and we're going to keep on playing mostly what we've been playing, a little bit more direct, with a high press, standard defensive line. I'm feeling good with it, so let's go out and beat Wigan. It's very, very, very difficult to play some of the higher teams, and we're going to see how difficult it is, but it's all good. Okay, so they're playing their 4-4-2, a little bit more of a passive formation, which we do like to see, a passive formation. We're playing at Wigan. Archer's going to be starting here and likely only playing the first half before we go over to Figueroa. Erdani and Jebison cannot win that in the air. Playing it up over the top. Okay, here's Vale. Gonna do some good service, hopefully. Olu can't win in the air. Blake looking. That's a shot that's way over. Does Blake have a good shot? He has a decent shot. Okay. Let's encourage. That's easy for Graysick. Come on. Going back post. We do win it. That's all that wins it. Paul Mullen there, but Richard still gets the deflection. And there's Vale. Cleared back. And Archer's going to get there. I don't know how he got there before any Wigan player. And there it is. Jebison looking for the pass. There it is. Meridani, the header. And Cumming does actually stop the ball. We had a chance. We had a chance. Okay, they're on support. Let's put a little positive step right now. Come on, boys. Here's McGrath. Okay, Oliver wins that. Mulraney looking. Shot is a bit high. Okay. So let's get Figueroa in. Okay. Keep it up. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Jefferson. There you go, Maradani. Playing it forward. Jefferson's not going to get there. There we go. Good turn. Blake plays it up top. There's Super Paul Mullen. Oh, the defender. Watmow makes the stop. And Zach Aw is denied. That is a second header that is denied there. Maradani was denied one, and now Zach Aw is denied. What a save by Graysick. What a save by Graysick. Woo. There we go. Home on. Here's Cairo Figueroa. And there it is! Cairo! Let's go! Cairo Figueroa. Paul Mullen up there doing the service. The speed of Figueroa. And there it is. There it is. Figueroa wants another shot. It's deflected. Or blocked, technically. Bale service in. It's over Mullen's head. Damn it, Mullen. And that was almost Almost a win. Almost a, almost in, I should say, not a win. He's recovering. I think he should be fine. Literally right after we do the subs. Bale with that big throw. Come on, Maradani. It's a good ball. And there it is. I feel fine taking him off now. We're going to take off Mullen. Let's go, Vale. Let's take off Paul Mullen. We're going to go very defensive now. All right. So we advanced in the FA Cup. So there's that. Let's go. That is a big win. FA Cup, advance the next round. Although it is against Wigan, so it is against a team that's in... Is Wigan in League One? Oh yeah, they're in League One, so... Okay. So I'm going to put a cut here. We'll be back with this game against Newcastle. I want to test ourselves. And we have a lot of stuff going in. So obviously we'll also have the FA Cup draw in here. So we'll have the draw as well. Okay, here is the FA Cup fourth round draw. Obviously going to view the draw. 32 teams. Let's see what it is. Derby. So we are at home against Stoke. Okay. Okay, and we beat Stoke the first time, I think. Past meetings. So we beat them in the last one. We've lost 3 and then we tied. So yeah, we lost them in the Carabao Cup, but not all is lost. It is Stoke, and we beat them last game. So Newcastle, we're ready. All right, so we're ready for Newcastle here. We've made a couple of changes because of a couple of signings. So we brought in Anton Horn. He is a monster. We'll just say that. He is a monster, and we brought him in for 1.7 coming in from Köln in the Bundesliga. The man is... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. The man is an absolute monster. He is. So we'll see how he does in the middle. We're going to put Castledine up here. We're going to put Figueroa up here at the top because he wants to start more. So we're going to start him some more games. And then from there, we had one other. Do we have another signing? Oh, Santos down here. We brought in from Brazil. He's coming over from GRE in Brazil in the first division. And so he's going to come in and play some wide center back for us. And we'll see what he can do from here. He has the potential to be a Premier League player. And I think he is going to be great with consistency, good jumping range, good in the air. The man is going to do some work for us. Now, these guys do have clauses, but they're insane. Like 24 for Santos, who's 24 right now, 24 million. And the one for Herring, he's 41 to 61, and his release clause is for continental competitions for 51 million. And then if we get relegated, we get 25 million, which will actually kind of help our team. That's what we're going with. We'll see. Page still going to be playing in the defense right now until at least Kwiatkowski comes back, and then we'll kind of probably move this around a bit. So we'll see. Newcastle, though, we'll play cautious, and hopefully we can get something. Hopefully. It's gonna be a bit difficult. We also have to get our facilities built, which I think in a couple of games, couple of weeks, that should be up, and we'll be able to build the next facility for training facility. Let's go. We're ready. At the race course here. We are at 23 points, and that puts us 12 over the relegation spots. The last time we wanted to be is in a relegation battle. I think if we get to the point where that isn't possible, then I think we'll actually have the ability to make some moves and kind of figure out what we want to do in the offseason. Wow! Schlotterbach, that is a hard tackle. He does get shown a yellow card. I think it should have been a red card. That was clearly a hard tackle. Ward to Isaac. Looking, that's deflected. Graysick does punch it out, and we got lucky. Graysick's got to pick that. All right, come on, Vale. It's not coming in the air. Castledine with a volley, and Musso with a save. What a save by Musso, the keeper. Another chance here. Vale. Gonna put it in there. Trying to go a little short post. It's delivered back in. Aw, can't get his head on it. Okay. We're playing good. I think we're playing decently well. That, though, I think he's offsides, but that is... I'm worried about that. He's onside? What? It's a forward pass, and the man is literally offsides here. They're going to say he's onside. VAR screwed us. That's what I'm going to say. Isaac just able to move through that so fast. I do not like it. Come on. That's not good. We'll demand more. I was at least deflected down here. Mind you, we're still building this team, so it makes sense. And this is the team at the top of the table. Come on, boys. We're just struggling to get anything going right now. Come on, Figueroa. It's not the greatest pass, but it's okay. There we go, Archer. I think he's... Is he onside? He looked onside to me. Come on, Football Manager. You give them a goal that's clearly offsides and then you screw me. Oh, this hurts. Let's get Figueroa up top. Where Donnie? He has both feet. Actually, I just want him to have a typical wing back. Okay. Is the sounds like the sound died. There it goes. Get there, Mullen. He's just a tad bit too slow. That's a good ball by Jack, though. That is a good ball. This is Newcastle, though. Right now, top of the table. Makes sense. Jack almost did something. Jack almost blocked that. Okay, this kind of hurts a little bit. But it's not totally unexpected. By any means, it's not totally unexpected. But I feel like we're on the right track at least. Okay. I mean, at least we're not Fulham being beat 7-0 by Man City. I say that now. It's 4-0. It's 4-0. What are we doing with that? Just kick it deep. Just kick it deep. Oh, that hurts. I don't like what I saw from the team. You weren't good enough today. You weren't good enough. Well, we have to figure out we didn't play well. I mean, we are still 12 points ahead of West Brom. So it's not the end of the world. By any means, it's not the end of the world. We still have some time in the transfer window. Get some pay increases. Some of the guys out on loan are doing some work for us, which is actually nice. We have what? We have a little bit to go. The transfer window is closed. And I think next episode we're going to start with Stoke in February. I think it'll be Stoke and then probably West Brom in February. So I think that would be a good one there. We play those two games in February. Then maybe with Burnley and Fulham. And then we go into next month and just kind of end the season. Depending on the last four. We'll also see the last four, like how we'll be. And obviously the last four games we'll probably play two if they're important. If not, we'd go with Luton and into kind of like the end of the season. So that will be that. We're fine. There's no panic. I'm hoping. No panic. I'm slightly panicking. There's that. I'm slightly panicking. But it's okay, because I think if we beat the bottom of the table teams with Luton, Burnley, West Brom, and technically like Bournemouth and Fulham, I mean, that is 15 points right there, which would put us up at about 38. And if we end up being Stoke on top of that, which I think we play Stoke one more time, I think. No, we already played them twice. So if we pull another win somewhere else out of that, like Leicester, like we did before, we're at 40 points, and I think 40 points is enough to keep us up. I really think 38 points is enough to bring us up and keep us there. So we'll have to see. If we keep the other teams down, then we'll be fine. They also have games in hand. Also, Bournemouth has 2 games in hand at 13 points. So there's that. So that'll be it for this episode, guys. Thank y'all for joining me. Don't forget to leave a like below, comment, and subscribe if I didn't already say that again. I'm spinning in circles because of this, but it's okay. So I'll see you guys next time. Later.